Hello there, Rhinohorn125, and today I'm doing a video on my Ash vs. Evil Dead costume. And I'm going to talk a little bit about, maybe not my other costumes, but I might go into some detail on those, but I'm mostly doing the Ash vs. Evil Dead costume. So what I have for Ash vs. Evil Dead costume so far is, well, of course I have the blue shirt, which I'll talk about that in a minute, and the brown pants, and then the boots. Brown boots. And my hair right now is, I guess it's Ash vs. Evil Dead. For some reason this hair right here keeps coming down. But there we go. So this is my Ash vs. Evil Dead hair, but I'll probably need to get my hair cut for, make it look better just a little bit. But while I'm talking about, I'm going to talk about the whole time, but the shirt that I have on is the right color, but it's not the right material. This is the right material, but not the right color, as you can see the difference of color. Yeah, I mean, I know it doesn't matter that much, but I like, just, if I were to put on the whole costume and walk in a field with fire in the background, it would look like the show because of the color of this, but it isn't the material. This is like that jeans material, but it needs to be this color. So I'm still searching for that, not too much in a rush, because I think this looks good. But I don't even remember where I got this, and they don't have a bunch. There's like 6 of them at Walmart, or more, probably as we speak, or as I speak. And so, yeah, I'm just trying to work on that. For Ash vs. Jason, which is coming soon, by the way, probably next fall. I know that's a while, but, I got some problems on my iPod I gotta deal with. One of my apps that I use, Together app, some reason when I updated my iPod, when I put it on my camera roll, because I was doing a dub smash thing, put on Facebook, some reason it's silent, and I tried it again and again and again just to see. I would put 2 videos together, just random, just to see, and they're all silent. I don't know why. And I tried to look in settings and do sounds, and I can't figure it out. So if you know anything about that, which I doubt anybody does, but let's say if you do, try to tell me in the comments below. But anyway, I'll be wearing this shirt for Ash vs. Jason, and I'm going to get another one of it because it is, by the end of the film, it's going to have probably maybe a little bit of blood and some cuts on it from Jason's machete. So there's that. And now I'll talk about the holster. This is a Bass Pro Shops thing. It's a little light. If it was darker, it'd be good. But anyway, and Ash vs. Evil Dead, his shotgun, he has a thing that's like cut like this. Let me show you. Just need to fold this. He has a, his holster is like this shape instead. Or it goes a little bit lower, I guess, so it's more like that right there. But that's the shape of his holster in the new one, and then it has like a strap that goes around, but then it's a really darker color, like way darker, almost black brown. But so this, I know it's light, but this would actually do good if I can work with it somehow by putting some kind of belt that goes all the way around, which this right here is good. It came with the costume, but it's not the right color. The strap's really cheap, but I make it work. Plus I can darken this. All I have to do is get like water and mix it with dark brown paint and then go like that and let it dry, like I did with my Jeepers Creepers coat. So this thing, my shotgun, I need to get another one and do better work on it. This one right here, I'm actually really proud of it. It looks pretty good from far away. The barrel needs to be like a tiny bit longer, like a few centimeters. The only problem is once I spray painted it, some paint got on there, and it only looks good from far away. So by the next fall, I'll probably have stuff done with this. And see, this thing, it does it really easy because of all that got in there. I should have just painted it with like paint you use on a wall in a house, I think. Brown paint. It'll look good. See how it just goes down. So probably in the meantime, I end up putting some duct tape right there, just for when it's in my holster and I take pictures. But so that's it on that. So this thing, I'll just make it work how it is. When I first got this, I thought of cutting this part off, but then I realized that that's all the way up there, so we really can't. But I guess if I wanted to, I could cut this off, but I'm not going to. And then my chainsaw. My chainsaw is 95 I guess 99% done. Or something like that, because the next thing isn't that easy. So the only thing I have to do on this is, it's completely done. The only thing I have to do is this right here. I need to work on some of that, the duct tape and all that, because it isn't perfect, but I'm not too worried about that. But the main thing is I need to make a handle. I already have the aluminum that I can bend and put right here, but I need to get 2 pieces of wood to put on there somehow, and then I need to drill it in, which the plastic, when I put it together, this is really thick plastic, by the way, but the screw would have to go right in the middle, which is where that is, and I don't want to do that because I think it would crack, but I'm not sure. And also another thing I've been thinking about doing is getting some caps, something, and putting them right here. Probably one right here, and then one right here, and whatever else. And this thing right here, yeah, I know it's not round in the show or movie, show and movie, but, you know, I just keep it how it is. If I make enough money, I will be buying a replica one from this guy on Instagram. He has a website you can get them on. Probably end up buying one from him. They're like $200, and that is a lot of money, so I have to be saving up for a while. And even when I do save up, I'll have to write a check because you can't send money in the mail, so I don't know yet. But anyway, pretty happy with my costume so far. The layers of costume that I have is my pants, well, of course underwear, then pants. Then I get my tank top on. It's a white tank top, and I tuck it in my shirt as much as it can go. Then I have it still unbuttoned. Then I just put the whatever blue shirt I'm gonna wear, and then tuck it in however it goes, and just tight as it could go. And since I'm talking about this costume, I just kind of pull it down as much as it can go. So yeah. So that's the layers, and then I button it up, put on the belt, put on the boots, and then normally put this on. Since I am right-handed, Bruce Campbell himself is left-handed, and that, I actually just watched a video yesterday. That is actually why they decided to make that hand evil, because Sam Raimi wanted that to happen, and him to cut his hand off, so that's why they chose that. Plus, if you've ever seen a left-handed chainsaw, tell me what I mean is, see, chainsaws, you always hold it with your right hand, so the handle's on this side. Let's say if Bruce Campbell was right-handed, here's what he would have ended up doing. Probably end up having to do like this, right here, or probably have to have it upside down like this, and hold it like that. So, I guess that just worked out real nicely for Bruce Campbell to play Ash Williams. You know, it's fate. But anyway, a little bit more talk about my Ash costume. So I have my Ash vs. Evil Dead costume, my Jason. Ash vs. Jason is pretty much my Ash vs. Evil Dead costume because it's supposed to be Ash when he's 50 years old, just like he is in Ash vs. Evil Dead. Except instead of all that Deadite stuff happening, the story of Ash vs. Jason is pretty much the house I'm in right now, which is where it's going to be filmed. It'll be outside and inside. Is just where he wants to get away from work and all that instead, because like in the show, if you've seen it, he wants to get away from work so he can go deal with the Necronomicon and Deadites and all that. But instead, he just kind of wants a break, you know, because he's old, and he just wants to go to a house that ends up being on Crystal Lake, but it's not called Crystal Lake anymore. Probably end up having to be called whatever by the time we do the film. I'll come up with something. But anyway, so they have houses that you can stay at on Crystal Lake, and Ash decides to stay in one, and of course Jason's there, and Jason thinks he's just some guy, and tries to kill him, and that probably doesn't work out, and then there's a battle and stuff, and I'm not going to give anything away. And I don't really do scripts, but I might do one for this one, because normally I just kind of come up with what I say as I go along. Plus, I've never played Ash in something before, except that test. There's 2 test things I did. When my hand was evil, and then the other one when my hand was evil and I was crawling on the ground at the beginning of my Ash cosplay video. Way a while back. Last winter, I think. But yeah, so pretty happy with how my costumes are going. So that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about is my Ash costume and a little bit on Ash versus Jason. Jason will be part 7 Jason. And yes, I am taller than my brother, but I don't care because it's a film and he wants to be Jason and I want to be Ash, and that's just how it is, so I don't really care at all. Like, not even one bit. And he's not that much shorter than me. He's like right here on me. My brother is, so it's okay. Oh yeah, one more thing. Here is the machete my brother will be using because he left it here. And if you're watching this, here's your machete. I'll be bringing it home because I'm at my grandma's. I'm saying that to the subscribers, not my brother. That I'll be going home, so I'll be taking that. And he said he needs to do a little bit more work on his Jason costume, I think. I don't know what he has to do. The only thing I have to do with my Ash costume by the time we do it is have this top handle on. Probably spray paint this logo off of this. So, let me show you. Probably spray paint that right there off. I mean, not off, but I'll just spray paint over it silver. And so make the handle on the top, spray paint over that. Maybe do some work on this. And then, probably get, not probably, but I need to get another one of these shirts. And then I'm pretty much good, other than that. One other thing, I guess, because I did say that's all I want to talk about. There's a lot more. I mean, not too much more, but my Iron Fist that I have it was in Army of Darkness, that I will be using in Ash versus Jason. The only thing is, it'd be way much better to have one that was, like, actually really hard plastic, or actual chainmail, or, like, actual metal, but not too heavy. And, if I ever get a chance, I will somehow have someone... Sorry, keep going. Have someone make one for me. There's this guy, Levy Metal, which made one for himself. And if I go to anyone to make one for me, I will go to him, because I wouldn't know how to do it. And, you need moldings and all that. And know how to weld. All that kind of stuff, blacksmithing stuff, so... He knows how to do that. I don't. If I did, I would do it myself. If I had enough money to do it. I mean, even if I knew how to do it, I would have to have the stuff. So, that's pretty much it. So, I will probably have that hand in that. Also, I guess, I don't really talk about it too much, but as of now, for pictures, all I do is this. I guess I have to kind of go down for my hand that's gone. And just kind of bend my arm, because in Ash vs. Evil Dead, when his hand's cut off, he like does this. But what I'm gonna have to do for my Ash vs. Evil Dead costume, I'm gonna have to make something that like goes over in like a cone shape over my fist, and like do something like that. I don't really know, but I'm gonna have to try to make something work. But that's what I'll end up having to do when I don't have a hand. And, in, like, the film, let's say if it shows me without the hand, and I put, like, that iron hand on, or something, it'll just show me, like, go like that, and then I'll have that thing off that, like, covers my hand, and have my actual hand underneath. It shows me moving around and punch Jason, that kind of stuff, but, yeah, so, hopefully this wasn't too long. It's, like, 14 minutes or something, so, I just had a lot to talk about, so, like, comment, and subscribe, and thanks for watching this video. Stay tuned for more videos. I haven't really had a video in a while. I put on a video from Ash vs. Evil Dead, but I took it off because someone, like, flagged me for it or something like that, because it was, like, copyright, but really I just videoed it off of the TV. I wouldn't think that would be copywriting, but I don't know. It's not like they knew that or something, so I just took that off, and, yeah, so, like, comment, subscribe, once again, and thanks for watching. Bye. Have a groovy day.